Hello, Maurice Dimba is my name. Welcome to this presentation. Today I'm going to walk you through some basics on how to generate Rebar Shop drawings using cast unit drawing settings in TEKLA Structure. The part that we plan or we want to generate shop drawings from is this slab. The very first thing you must do before making any step forward is to do numbering or to generate numbering for the steel rebars on this slab. We will go ahead and click the slab. A single click on this slab will highlight all the members inside the slab, including the rebars that we want to generate the shop drawings from. Now, once we've clicked this, we will go to perform numbering under drawing and reports. Beside perform numbering, we have a drop down arrow here. We will click that drop down arrow and come down to number series of selected objects. Click that. If you take a look down here on the command line, you will see the program is actually informing you that the numbering is actually complete. Here, you can see it here. Now, on your left, take a few steps and go to drawing properties. Under drawing properties, you have a drop down arrow. Click on that drop down arrow and run down to cast unit drawing. Click on cast unit drawing. Under cast unit drawing properties, we have all this. We have title, we have layout. The first two is of very importance to us. We'll check this and check that. We'll go back to title, click on the title. We will check on the cast unit definition method. We will check that. Sheet number, if necessary for you, you will check it up. Name, you will check that. Title 1 is important for us. Now, under cast unit definition method, we have this drop down arrow. You can click this. We have two options: cast unit ID or cast unit position. The first one is of very much importance to us. We'll click it. Now, under name, you will feed here the name of the part you want to generate the shop drawing for steel bars. Now, we will just maintain the name as slab here. Slab. That's perfect. Under title, what do we want to generate from slab? We want the slab rebars. We want rebars there. Just type rebars. Rebars. That's enough on this. Go ahead and save this and click modify and apply that. Before you walk out by pressing or by clicking OK, go back to layout. Under layout, you'll have all these. You'll have drawing size, scale, and other tabs. Under drawing size tab, check layout and check size definition mode, and check table layout and check drawing size. Now, don't check list hidden objects in the template. Just maintain it at no. Now, under layout, we have styles. On that drop down arrow, click on that drop down arrow. You'll see variety of layout styles. These layout styles have different presentations of drawing styles. Now, this one you will walk through after you've watched this video to pick whichever fits best for you and your practice. Now, we'll pick the first one for us. Now, here, drawing size. What size do you prefer your drawing to be? You can feed that, but with reference from the paper sizes, maybe A1, A2, A3, or A4, like that. Under table layout, this drop down arrow, just click on it. We'll have these options, A0, A1, A2. We'll pick A1 for us now. Now, scale tab, auto scale, okay. Only that I think is okay for us. And go ahead and modify that, apply, and accept. You've walked out of that, but you've given the program what you require from what you want to generate. Now we'll go straight to generate drawing, but before we do that, make sure that this slab is selected prior to clicking that. Click the slab. Now go to create drawings. Under this create drawings, you'll see this drop down arrow. Click on that drop down arrow like that. Run down to cast unit drawings and click cast unit drawing. Click that and wait. That's enough. Go back to drawing list. Click on that. You will see here rebar, slab rebar, under drawing list. Once you've generated drawing from here, you come to drawing list. Everything will be listed here. Like for us, this has been generated for us. We'll just double click on this and check what is inside. As per the requirements we fed on those dialog box. Just wait for the drawing to open. Now minimize this. This is what has come up. This one here. Now this sectional view of this, click on this frame, double click on it. This dialog box will come up. This dialog box will come up. We'll go back to attributes. Under view properties, we will adjust this scale to 150. Only that, and walk away from this. Go to modify and accept that sit well with you. On this, click here and drag it aside. Click on this box and hold your left button on the mouse. Click and hold your left button on the mouse and drag aside. Now in here, we'll delete all this. It's actually making our drawing be crowded. Right click, delete. Select all this. Right click and delete. Now you can zoom closer and get the information here. This is actually the number of bars, the size, and the placement of the rebars. But the information was too much for us that we had to discard some. Now click this, drag it to a position that you think is best for you. Click that and click that to drag this text. Click on the text and press your left button on the mouse and drag and move around. When you come closer, you'll find that this arrow is pointing to a rebar position. This also, but if we check the information that these arrows is giving to us, it's quite closer to be the same information. It's one. This is just the standard that we used while modeling. Under this standard, we had this prefix y and this part mark facing the position of the rebar, and the same here. Now to remove this clash, just click on this and hold your left button and move it around. Move it around, take it this side. Take it that side. These are the part marks for column, but we never picked the columns, so the column has no place here. We will click this and delete it. Same here, click that and delete. We'll keep only what we wanted here. Remove that. This question marks is for the number. The program has named the column that we never selected, the CB0, but is questioning which position. We don't want that. We'll delete because we don't need any details for column at the moment. We have much interest in rebar placement on the slab. Here, just bring it down closer here. That's enough for us. Now inside here, we are unable to see the rebars. We are seeing the columns, the beam arrangement, and the grid and the dimensions. Now what we are going to do here, just zoom out on this frame. We will double click on this frame. This dialog box will come up. We have view properties, we have marks, we have objects. We'll go to objects and step down to arrow, step down to reinforcement. Click on reinforcement. Under this, we'll come to bar content. Reinforcing bar representation is checked. Representation is checked. Now here, if you check here, it was disabled, it is not visible. Rebars are not visible. We'll click that drop down arrow and allow it to be seen, or allowed to appear on the drawing. Now click that visible. Representation single line is okay. Visibility of reinforcing bar in group, first and last. We'll click last. Symbol at straight end, we'll click that, though we have variety. Symbol at hooked end, we have variety, but we'll click the first one. Now go ahead and modify that. Click modify and wait while the program is sending the message while the program is processing the information. And I'll click apply, click accept, which is okay. The information you gave the program is here, but it has given us too much that we don't need. We will discard some and customize what we want. Now all these here are our rebar arrangement and properly named, but the texts are everywhere. We will comb up our drawing by deleting all this. Press Ctrl, click that, right click and delete that. Just delete everything here. text. We'll just delete this. Click that and right click and delete. Click that, right click and delete. Click that, right click and delete. Click this, right click and delete. Just move the same way. I want to walk you through this long method for you to learn some things better before I show you the better way. On just a click and everything disappears. Click that. Click that and delete. Just go on. We want to give a good look to our drawing, not a very busy or crowded drawing. Just delete all this. Just delete all this. We requested and the program has given us more than enough. Now we have to remove some. Click that, remove that. Right click and delete. Just zoom out. Just zoom out. Click and delete. Click and delete. Click and delete. Click and delete. Just click and delete. Just delete that. Delete this. Delete that. Let's zoom out. Now our drawing looks a bit cleaner with rebars on that side, with the rebars placed. Now we can go ahead here and click on this box. We'll come to rebars, under marks, rebar marks. On rebar marks, we come to merge, appearance, under merging. You can merge all the labeling of the rebars, all the selections are available here, all the options are available here. You can select whichever you want. The appearance is here. You can pick whichever fits best for you. On neighbor reinforcement mark, the same in appearance. View properties, attributes, and all that. Close that. Double click on this rebar. Come to appearance. You can change the display to black if you want. Yes, here we are. Now, having deleted those texts that crowded, but actually they were important because they were giving information about the rebars. But since the horizontal bars and the vertical bars have different specifications and different sizes, you can just come here and pick the vertical one, pick on it, right click and come to these options. We want to add mark. Which mark? We want a reinforcement mark. Click on that and this will appear on vertical rebar. Double click on this. This dialog box will come up. Now on this, under elements in Mac, click number, come here and change the text size to 1.5 or whichever text height that sits well or look more presentable to you. Click modify, go to grade, same, enter that text height and click modify. Go to diameter, the same, type 1.5, apply, the same, go to position and type 1.5 for the text height and click modify. The same, just hit that arrow, come to target, target and hit and feed 1.5 for the text height. You see, things are changing according to the information you're giving the program. Now come to name, feed 1.5 and click modify. Everything has changed, but if you like it to be more presentable, you can come to font. You can pick the type of font of your preference. Now hit that arrow or just type the type of font that you prefer. I prefer, and I always work with Roman D. Click that and modify. Same here, Roman D. Click and accept and modify. Same position, click that and just type R. That will pop up, and accept and modify and give it an OK. Just click that, double click, we'll click this again, come to position, scroll down to target, just type Roman D as our preferred font, come to name, which one is remaining, just confirm that, change that to a uniform font, click that, scroll up, change that, think there's some uniformity in this on this presentation. Think that present itself best, but you can still go further and reduce the fonts. You can reduce the text height, but that one is now your assignment, because after watching this video I am sure that you'll take that try and do this practically yourself and be able to exhaust all the options that you will be seeing on the program. And if you feel something I need to tell you, just type that, just inform me on that comment provision in the comment provision. I'll respond back to you. Now we'll go to horizontal. We'll go to horizontal. Just click on the horizontal, right click, go to add mark, click reinforcement, and do the same thing we did here. Just pull it that side, and that's all. Just double click on this, come to number, here feed any text height of your preference, and text and font type, and modify that, apply and accept, double click again, come to grade, just 1.5. The font type, modify, come to diameter, 1.5. 1.5 is the text height. The font type, this is best for me, and I don't know whether it's best for you. Now change this to 1.5, click that, come to Roman D, click that, modify, scroll down, come to that target, change this to 1.5, select the font type by just typing the first letter of that font size, font type, and click OK. I will come to name, change that height to 1.5, select the font type, just type the first letter, and the program will predict all and list all the font that starts with that first letter, and out of that you'll select your preferred font from this. Now we've selected Roman D. We'll go ahead and give a node, apply that by clicking modify, and apply and accept that. We've actually placed this here. Click on this and drag. Click on this and drag, place it, bring it closer to the other one. Now this is good for us, and this is enough information for our rebar arrangement on this slab than all those texts that were giving the same information that shows or discourage anybody that would like to learn. When you see that drawing looks busy, and just keep off. Now this is a symbol for a hole. Our staircase is here. We can move ahead and click on this box, on this frame, and move it up by pressing our left button on the key on the mouse, and pull it into our title block. Now it looks smaller, quite smaller compared to our title block. We will adjust the scale for this. Just double click on it, on this frame. Once you double click on that frame, you'll come to attributes. Under attributes, we have attribute 1 and 2. The first attribute 1 will give you a provision of scale. Downscale this to 150, modify, and don't adjust this. I'll show you how to work with this on the next presentation. Now apply that. Okay, it has slightly changed. We will go back and adjust our scale once more by double clicking on that frame. We'll go straight back to attributes under view properties and bring back this to 100. Modify. Apply and accept. Accept that. Here we are. Pull it up. We'll drag this section to that end. There's a sectional view here, section AA. This shows the sectional view of the slab. But once you're much better, you can do much better with TEKLA, because this is just an overview and some basic presentation to somebody who want to learn the TEKLA structure. Advanced, I will present later on other episodes. Now, this is enough for us today. This title block is modifiable. If you don't want to use this TEKLA Trimble logo, that one is on its own presentation. That I'll be able to show you on how to customize your title block and feed the right information you want on your drawing. But for now, watch this, do this practically, and be good in this. This is enough for today. I'm Morris Dimba. Watch this video. Once you've watched, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.